Okay, today we are going to be unboxing and installing a Roadanvi car entertainment system. Alright, everything in the box. We've got a user manual, installation steps. I have the pictures as well. Instructions, warranty card and information. Alright. Accessories cable, power cable, zip ties, and more accessories cable and power cable. And we'll get to the actual unit itself. And it's not just the unit, it's actually got the piece around it too to frame it. How gorgeous is that? Love it. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's start going through the bags. And the first bag, this bag right here, it says accessories cable and the power cable. It does list two different power cables. So there's the CB047 and the CB004. Look at the diagram of the dedicated wiring. You can tell by which type of stereo system you have in your vehicle. It looks like I'm going to be using the power cord for CB047. So according to the diagram, this one on the left is going to be the CB004, and this one on the right is going to be the CB047. And these are all the cables that come in the second accessories bag. Don't let it overwhelm you. Everything is labeled very well. All right, so here is all the stuff that we're going to be working with. And here is the old head unit that we're going to be taking out. The first thing that we're going to do is go under the hood and make sure that the negative on your battery is disconnected. That's already disconnected on mine. So we are going to work on taking this off. Okay. So just want to give that a good tug. And it'll come right out. There we go. And then you want to kind of keep this around because you're going to take these vents out, put them in the new unit. And then you're also going to take these tabs and put them in the new unit. But we'll put that off to the side for right now. And then, so there's going to be 4 bolts, 2 on each side of the old unit. And it takes a 10 millimeter. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so that's what the inside of that looks like. Here, I'll bring you up here so you can see. So that's what the inside of the factory head unit looks like. We are going to unplug those so that we can plug the other ones, so we can plug those into the harness. Okay. Anyway, I unplugged everything out of the factory head unit. I don't know if we're gonna need anything else from that, so we're just gonna set that to the side. And then this is what we're left with. So this one has pink wires, this one has purple wires. So I'm going to match that. So purple wires to the one that has purple wires. And then pink wires to the one that has pink wires. Okay. So I've got 4 plugs left over. That definitely goes there. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I have things wired up right now. I'm not really sure where this goes. I might have to come back to that. Okay, so from what I can tell, one is the power cable. So one of these is the power cable. This is the power cable. And then this is the camera cable. So power cable, camera cable, speaker cable, radio cable, and the USB adapter. Okay, we went over all the wiring and where I had everything plugged in at. The wires that I still have nothing attached to. I changed out the camera because I had audio hooked up and realized I didn't have any video hooked up. So I went ahead and changed out the camera to this one that's labeled Cam In, because the other one was labeled front camera and I do not have a front camera. So I went ahead and hooked that up. So what I will end up doing, I know I've got a couple of other things, like I went ahead and attached the antenna to the back of the radio, the back of the new unit. And then we do have a diagram that shows us where everything needs to be plugged in. So I'm gonna go back to the wiring and how I have everything done after I go ahead and switch the vents over to the new unit and the tabs over to the new unit. All right, so it looks like the tabs may just pop off. So when you pop these in, you're just gonna pop them in using the same tabs that were on there before. Can you see? So there's a tab. And you just pop it into the tabs. All right. Okay, diagram time. This is the GPS antenna. So this is the GPS. And it comes with the 3M tape. So you just kind of, you can see in there, you can mount it to like the back, the bottom. just mounted the 4G antenna on the inside with the 3M tape provided. And then we'll also do the GPS antenna, just this. It's got this end right here. Also comes with the 3M tape on the back so that you can mount it. Alright, and then the audio output and cam in, USB, aux input, microphone. Haha. Okay. So I just pulled it through the steering column. And then that way I can mount it like right here. Can you see that? Mount it right there. I'll show you after I mount it. But then that way I won't have any wires. So I'll just mount that right there. Make sure that's nice and tight. Okay. Let's see what else we got. USB 2. So there's USB 1 and USB 2. USB 1 is the one with the purple. This one. That's the 4G antenna. And then the GPS antenna, which is the one that has the blue end. Let's make sure these don't get all tangled up. And then the audio output and cam in goes here. So this one right here, the audio, no. Yeah, audio output and cam in goes in that hole right there. Beautiful. And then we've got USB 1. USB 1, remember that's the purple. So we've got the Wi-Fi antenna, the 4G antenna, the GPS antenna, the audio output and cam in, and USB 1. The aux input is here. Looks like it goes right here. So I'll show you again. So in order of the ones that we did the Wi-Fi antenna, the 4G antenna, the GPS antenna, the audio output and cam in, USB 1, the aux input, and a microphone. So then we've got USB 2. So USB 2 is the 2 USB ports. So I'm gonna have some on my side. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing that I did with the microphone with the USB ports. And then that way I can have USB ports down here. I'll probably get some double-sided tape or something and mount them. But I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So, back to hooking that up. See, I put the USB ports right there over the microphone. This is for the SIM card. says sim on it. I may actually just run that the same route that I did everything else. That way I'll have my SIM card, my USB ports, and everything over here by me. Got them. Alright, I'll mount that one down there too. That one goes in this slot over here. That one fits there. That fits there. Looks like we got everything connected. Okay, got the battery hooked back up. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it has power. Oh. Okay, let's let it boot up. And we'll be back.